Hello, everyone. Hello, happy Wednesday, and welcome to another Tarot Card Live with General Goods Tarot. It's good to see you all. Today we are doing free yes or no questions. This is a very short stream today, only about an hour. If you would like a free yes or no question, feel free to post your question now in chat. Before I do get started on tarot readings, it's important for you all to know tarot's never the definitive guide to the future. It's only picking up on current energies. Do not use these readings like they're the accurate guide, okay? Take them with a grain of salt and use your intuition in connection with the readings to guide you into the future, okay? You're the master of your fate. Tarot should be only used as guidance, okay? With that said, hello everyone, and welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. Thank you to all those who have donated. Camille, Jenna, and Sika. Thank you guys so much for donating. I appreciate it. I want to have a reading too, please. NRA, if you would like to post a yes or no question, feel free to post. Hi, Puff. Hello, Devin. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to get booted up. Guys, I will not be streaming likely tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. I will be away. For vacation. It's funny that you ask, Puff. I will not be here. I will be available for private readings, both video and written. But I will not be available for private live streams. I will be correcting that now while we wait for some people to come on in. Welcome, everyone. Come on through. I know, Goddess Puff, I know. I was like, I don't know if I should call it out. I don't know if I should say something. I didn't want to blow up your incognito. Welcome, guys. How are you doing? How was your night, everybody? Did you have cool dreams? I had a weird dream. What did I have a dream about? I can't remember. I just know I had a weird dream that I can't remember. Getting 2 dental implants, nice. Are you going to get like a fake tooth like me? One of these is not my real tooth. They did a great job. My dreams were weird as fuck. Hello, Joanna. It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday. NRA00, would you like to post a yes or no question? As long as I can answer your question in a yes or a no, feel free to post your question. Guys, if you want a tarot reading, you can post now. Welcome. It's only an hour-long stream. In about less than an hour, about 57 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. If you want to join in, it doesn't matter if you had a reading or not. Everyone can join if you would like to. Hi, DXM. How are you doing? Everyone can join. No matter who you are, everyone can join. Thank you, Mr. Maurice, for your donation. I appreciate it. So before we get started on the donations, if you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to Camille, Jenna, and Sika. I'm going to answer 2 more people, and then we're going to get to Mr. Maurice. Does T have feelings for me, Spirit? We're going to connect to T, their higher self and their spiritual team. Please and thank you. We're going to connect to DXM, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Gotcha, Mr. Maurice. And thank you for the heads up. Hello, Chicky Lexi. Spirit, in 3 cards, yes or no, does T have romantic feelings for DXM? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is no, but not because you're not cool. The answer is no, though. And the reasons have to do with you 2 needing more interaction so this person feels more comfortable being themselves around you, okay? I don't know where you guys are at, DXM, if you guys are co-workers, if you guys are buddies, if you guys are just getting to know each other. We have here the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords in the Fool here. This person's having a little trouble being fully vulnerable around you. You guys may be just getting to know each other or have known each other, but this person's a little distant. It just has to do with levels of comfort, okay? So if you would like to grow a bond with your person, DXM, just ask them some deep questions. You could be dating them. You could be already in a relationship with them, but they just feel like they're not fully vulnerable enough to develop those feelings of closeness just yet, okay? So that is your reading, DXM. This is a great time to connect, honestly. This is a really great time to connect. So we're going to disconnect from all the previous readings. Alexandra, Erica, how are you? Lovely yellow dress. Thank you. Alexandra, does Ferlandio want to reconcile with me? We're going to connect to Ferlandio, disconnecting from all the previous readings. We're going to connect to Ferlandio, his higher self and his spiritual team, as well as your spiritual team, Alexandra, and all those guiding you. Spirit guides of Ferlandio, does he want to reconcile with Alexandra, reconnect, create and form a bond with each other? Thank you so much, my dear, sweet Erica. Stop. I think I accidentally cursed my ex-boyfriend. How does that happen accidentally, Chris? Chris, how does that happen by accident? What happened? We have for the Hierophant. Can we get two more for Alexandra? The Artist and the Six of Cups. Is it what I think it is? So it looks like this person wants to communicate with you at the very least, okay? And they may even feel guided to communicate with you. Hi, Sika. How are you doing? We have here the Hierophant, the Artist, and the Six of Cups. And the Page of Swords comes out here. So it looks like this person wants to message you. Communicate with you, see how things are going. So there we go, Alexandra. Looks like he does want to come and talk to you. Very cool. So be excited about that. He cheated on me and many other women, and I said he had an inflated ego and all women should see his true nature. Honestly, if the curse is people seeing him for who he truly is, I don't think you cursed him. I don't think you cursed him, Chris. I think he cursed himself. I think you're okay. Really, if the curse is people seeing him for who he really is and he's having issues with that, he's just got to do some shadow work. He'd be okay. A little shadow work, a little looking within, a little self-evaluation. You know, that'll go a long way for this person, okay? So try not to beat yourself up. It's not your fault that this person behaves in an antisocial way. You know what I mean? And just take it as it is. You know, the world is just reacting in accordance with how he is behaving. And it is what it is, whether good or bad. But all the best. Don't bring on the burden of guilt over this, Chris. Okay? Judging by this in the energies, I do not believe you are at fault for whatever this person is experiencing based on their behaviors, okay? This is more earthly than spiritual. I need a nap. I'm tired and I want some ice cream. Dude, I just had a sandwich, some chips, water, and an ice cream. I had a great lunch. I recommend you do all the things you want to do before napping. I know I'm a decent person when I feel bad for someone who's going through karma who did me wrong. By bad, I mean 2%. All right. All the best to you, Chris. If you would like to ask a question after donations, feel free to do so. I'm happy to answer to see if you indeed cursed your ex, okay? Erica, what's your favorite food? Baked mac and cheese. Baked mac and cheese, Southern style. Baked mac and cheese. All right, so we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, and we're going to get to Camille. Camille, are you here? Are you ready for your donated question? And thank you so much. Hello, Yashna. I had a burger and some chips, was saving the ice cream for later. I did feel guilty eating the ice cream. Normally, I eat it for dinner, after dinner. All right, so Camille, since you're not here just yet, we're going to move on to Jenna. Jenna, are you here? Are you here, Jenna? I know you're here, Sika, and it looks like I'm here. Okay, so Camille will be on hold temporarily. And by the way, if you end up donating, guys, please do let me know in chat just to make sure that I see you, because I might not get the notification immediately, okay? We're going to get to your question, Jenna. So let me go now. Hello, the Space Cowboy. All right. So your question here, Jenna, is should I go to L and visit and meet some new people? Okay. One friend's cottage, money and new connection wise. So I have plans to visit some old new friends at L. Should I go? Like thinking, should I meet these people? Who is going to be there? Or should I use my money for this trip? Or should I just stay in J on this weekend? So we're going to disconnect from all the previous energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Jenna, and know that's guiding you. What? I'm here. I also asked the timestamp. Can you timestamp? Okay, I will timestamp you, Jenna. Why? Do you want to look back at this at the end of the stream as well? Your timestamp is 10:50, Jenna. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. We're also going to connect to the energies of your weekend spirit. Should Jenna go to L this weekend? Spend time with friends, save money for this. Should Jenna do this? Do you recommend it? We have here the Chariot. They want you to go. The Ace of Pentacles. The Well. It will generate new opportunities for you that you won't initially see, but these will be blessings for you, okay? So the answer is yes, you should go. You should go and enjoy yourself. Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, great cards indicating new starts, especially financially somehow, structurally, apparently. There's something about this that could really bring in opportunities for you, maybe connections, meeting new people. We have here the Well, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. You wouldn't imagine this to happen, but this would help your manifestation abilities going to this place, okay? With the Four of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, I see this being a blessing that you won't initially see in the beginning. Like it turns into a blessing over time going on this trip, okay, to visit L. I won't say the full name because I want to protect your location and identity, okay? Hi, Vivi. How are you doing? Spirit, can we get 5 cards for should Jenna go to L? Please and thank you. 5 cards. We have here attraction. We have here spark and passion, followed by unbalanced illusion with charming, beauty, silence, and divine masculine. All right, so you may be feeling somewhat apprehensive about going, Jenna. But with the spark and cloudy judgment, I do see something about this place sparking something in you, okay? I want to say the word that is strongly coming to mind is inspiration. And then we have here beauty, silence, and divine masculine. I just see you stepping into this place, observing things, enjoying your time. And there's something about you developing something within yourself on this journey, okay? So Spirit is recommending that you go. Spirit is recommending that you save money for this. Does seem like there will be a spark of inspiration should you go. But this spark of inspiration happens over time, okay? So that is your reading. It will be an influential trip for you. It will be actually somewhat healing for you. And Spirit does recommend that you go, okay? So that is your reading. Jenna, good luck to you. Enjoy your trip. Spirit is saying, go for it. Go for it. Every new experience builds to our character, right? We're going to clear the energies. And we're going to connect to Sika, her higher self, her spiritual team, all those guiding her, as well as the individual she's mentioning in her question, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what can Sika expect in this situation immediately, even before I shuffled the cards? The King of Wands is bursting out, okay? So potentially some type of behavior or habit coming from this person over the weekend that is spontaneous, over the top, or based on ego. It does seem like this person's wanting to have fun. I kind of feel like saying all kinds of things online or over text or over the phone. Can we get 4 more cards for Sika, Spirit? Oh, really? This is typical, actually. We have here Judgment, the Hangman, and the Star here. I like these cards, honestly, because there's just something about these cards that scream more positive than you expected. Something like that. With Judgment and the Hangman, there's this vibe that you're just like, okay, you know, you're not so much against this behavior, and you're not so much entertaining it, but you're more so wanting to fuel whatever fire he has that this person's holding. It looks like you're not fueling the fire here, but you're just like, okay, here it is. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna listen. Sure, it's fine. With the Star and the Seven of Pentacles, I also see you being a lot more optimistic. This person seems to be in good spirits too, based on this like live and let live mentality. Like there's a vibe of like it's all good. If you're gonna be crazy, be crazy. It's fine. The vibes are good. Can we get 5 cards for Sika Spirit? We have here self-growth and nourish coming through. I really like that vibe we have here. Hopeless, sinking, and despair and clarity. Oh, this is awesome. There seems to be some sort of significant understanding that came through at some point in these days. Today, maybe it's happening over the week, maybe a few days ago. But the vibes are a lot more understanding and a lot more, what's the word for it? Carefree is I want to say carefree. So 2 more cards, Spirit. We have here obsession and infatuation. 1 more, and information and ways. It kind of feels like someone, you or this person, are observing the other person in a way where it's like, you know, you may be behaving this way, but gosh darn, do I adore you and your ways. There's just something about finding someone's behavior endearing or something like that, and it's, I guess, amused. Like is the feeling of being amused by one's antics. So that is your reading, Sika. Really, honestly, good vibes. Just like being amused by the way a person is. It honestly feels like vice versa too. Endeared, I guess, and then just like not no stress. Honestly. Oh, never mind. Oh hell. Because I do not adore him at all. I will just say this. It looks like you're amused by his behavior at the very least. I'm going to pull 1 oracle card from the fairy deck for you, Spirit. 1 oracle card from this, please. One oracle card. So if you're wondering, there's going to be a crash out, some turmoil, some stress. It kind of feels like that's not involved at all here. Look at that. We have here emotional healing. Something definitely has progressed within someone here, both of you, or some individual here, where it looks like that person, and I think this could be you, where you can analyze and have a perspective of this connection from a place where you don't want to fuel any more turmoil involved here. I see you stepping way back and being resilient and at peace. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings in love. Beautiful. So that is your reading, Sika. Yes, I'm in a different space now. Beautiful. I really felt unbothered when I tapped into this energy, and I really like this for you because I think I think this allows you to handle whatever comes your way with a sense of gratitude that you know you're not going to dive into anything more than what you will. So that is your reading. Good luck to you. All the best. And may your weekend be fabulous, Sika. Thank you so much for your support. All right. So with that said, we're going to get to Mr. Maurice Evan Jones. Mr. Maurice, are you ready for your reading? And Camille, you are on hold temporarily until you show up. If you don't show up at all, I'll just put you, I'll just give you a refund after the stream. Mr. Maurice, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Sika. I appreciate it. We're going to get to your reading, Miss Maurice. Spirit, please clear the energies, please, and thank you. All right, let me go to your question. Hi, my birthday is on the 15th of July. Happy birthday. Shout out to all the Cancers. Awesome. What do the cards see for my current job and finances in general? Well, first of all, happy early birthday, Mr. Maurice Evan Jones. We hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous birthday. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, as well as the energy surrounding your job and finances. So we're going to pull one half for job and one half for finances. Spirit, anything you want to say currently about Mr. Maurice Evan Jones' job situation in general? 5 cards, please and thank you. The current energies happening. King of Swords, Temperance, the 6 of Wands. Ooh, the Empress showing up here, and the King of Cups. This is very interesting. It looks like victory, like there is some sense of victory being achieved when it comes to your workplace situation. We're going to pull one oracle card here, and then we're going to get started on the reading. Okay. 2 more, please. 2 more. All righty. All right. I heard I'm in a better place now, is what I heard somehow. One more. All right, so Mr. Maurice Evan Jones, you're gonna be in the energy of being both kind of like silent and patient when it comes to your work. Okay, Spirit predicts you being in the energy of being silent and patient. King of Swords and the Temperance here. Okay, you're going in, you're clocking out when you need to. Not wanting to say anything unless you're asked something specifically, just really keeping to yourself, minding your business, doing your job is what Spirit is sensing. And you're taking a very patient and methodical approach to your job. Now we have here the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card, achieving something, followed by the Empress and the King of Cups. Okay. In your workplace, you could be achieving what feels like being granted something. I kind of feel like, what's the word for it? Because you have let go and stayed resilient, I feel like you receive some type of, like you're granted something when it comes to your job. So I want to say it looks like you're going to be granted something. Maybe this is a raise, an opportunity, but something in your career path. It looks like there's success. I don't even so much want to say success, but like a reward of sorts is coming your way. Okay. So we have here express your individuality, and then we have here let go. Okay. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So this could be the mindset you're stepping into, letting go, relaxing, being your true self to a point. It's kind of like this vibe of just chilling at work. And then somehow you're granted a reward. I do see this potential of award or something. I don't want to say award, reward, raise, something like that, is opening you up significantly. You go from a King of Swords to a King of Cups. And I do see your genuine, authentic personality flourishing in the workplace because of this, I guess, award or favor that's being given to you in the workplace. We have here one day, boundaries, and foundation. Okay. It's kind of feeling like things are being built up for you at your job. So there's like a sense of elevation. I don't know how this is being manifested, but this is really positive. There's no negatives coming through other than you just kind of like shutting off, doing the job day to day. And then bam, it looks like something is given to you, which opens you up personally. Okay. So you're being gifted or given something that makes you feel more receptive to work. Okay. So that is your reading for this aspect. We're going to tap into the financials now. This feels more like a premonition to come. while also mentioning the current state of things. So, Spirit, what is finances looking like in general for Mr. Maurice Evan Jones? 5 cards. We have your strength, followed by the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 5 of Cups. So as of this moment, it kind of looking like you're saving so that you don't end up in a situation where you are left feeling like, damn, I should have just did this or that. Okay, so something about your finances and your relationship with your money involves saving for the rainy day. So with the strength and the Ace of Cups, it looks like you are strengthening your connection with money, the way you view money. The 4 of Pentacles, Tower, and the 5 of Cups here. And it sort of seems like you are understanding you have to save for like a big major fallout or a big major event, so that you are left having more than not. Something like that. So your finances, it looks like you're saving more for a particular thing. Maybe you feel this intuitive knowing that you have to. Let's say you drive and your car breaks down unexpectedly and you have to pay a really big what's the word for it? Bill. There we go. Your relationship with your money has something to do with saving it for these occasions. So we're going to get 5 oracle cards for you now. So finances in general, Spirit is saying you are either now you're doing it or you are securing the ability to protect yourself from any unwanted events. Okay, can we get 5 cards, Spirit? We have their hoping and expecting coming up here, followed by divine masculine, toxicity, fantasy, and then lastly we have here obscurity. So I get the sense that you want to, at some point, either now or in the future, you will want to, or you want to be able to have a good grasp and control over any future disasters. And I can see you imagining the different realistic scenarios that could happen, and you're setting aside a fund for these possible scenarios. Okay, you're saving money for rent for the next day or for the mortgage for the next day. You're saving money for your car. I see you making little pockets of rainy day savings. Okay, funny that the cards see me saving. I'm saving for a tooth implant. You're you're laughing about it early. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Listen, I got a fake tooth. Is one of these. I can't remember which one. We have here expecting, divine masculine, chasing fantasy, and we have here obscurity. So this is really great. Look, this is really awesome. Honestly, Mr. Maurice Evan Jones, if I had to say, the vibes that I'm getting is just of being really resilient and hanging in there, okay? Of you being responsible and you looking out for yourself for the future. It looks like you will have like the power is in your hand to be able to look out for you who will need you in the future. Okay, so this is really great. You're patient. You're patient. You're doing your daily to-dos. You're saving money for important potential disasters that could occur. This feels like creating a bunker for when the world ends, in a sense. And I see you actually, for the most part, with this 5 of Cups, feeling justified and proud of yourself for how you are. What's the word for it? Putting safeties in place for yourself. So this is really great. So that is your reading, Mr. Maurice Evan Jones. The whole reading just screamed responsible and a person who minds their business. I don't know why. I heard a spirit guide like he minds his business. He does his things. He just gets it done. He's a man and he's highly, highly respectable. Is what I'm getting right. You're very welcome, Mr. Reese Evan Jones. All the best to you. What? I wish you a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for your support. With that said, we're going to clear the energies. Happy early birthday to you. We're going to open up for 2 free yes or no questions before I get to Lovely and Camille, okay? Jenna, did you donate for more questions? Hold on. Okay. Yes, it looks like you did. Awesome. Hello, Jada. The Space Cowboy, can you read my energy and tell me if I'm a terrible, toxic person? I really want to know for reasons that are way too long to type here. Okay. Spirit, hold on. Spirit, can we connect to the Space Cowboy's higher self and spiritual team and all those guiding him? Can we connect to your thoughts about his behavior? Spirit, do you think the Space Cowboy has behaved in a toxic manner? Spirit. We have here the 7 of Pentacles. We're getting a yes or no. The King of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Well, to be honest with you, we just think that you're constantly improving on your character. So the answer is no. With the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles here, you're constantly asking yourself questions. Have I behaved in a way that was respectable? Have I behaved in a kind way? If not, I want to change that about myself. I want to be a kinder person. I just get the sense that you are constantly developing and learning to master your emotions. So have you behaved in a toxic manner? No more than anyone else in their natural life, okay? You are choosing to evaluate your behavior. You're learning, you're growing, you're learning to understand people's boundaries. You're learning to understand your boundaries. So Spirit is just saying you are a perfectly normal person trying to figure out how to coexist with other humans, okay? And just keep going, keep asking yourself questions, and keep evaluating the way you behave around others. Are you true to yourself, but are you doing right and being respectful to others? You know what I mean? So that is your reading. Doesn't feel like a no or a yes, just feels like you are growing and developing. Do you answer questions about those? Do you answer questions about those questioning someone's mental state? Want to know if my abusive bro is a narc that I should cut off? So I can answer that based on what Spirit's verdict is. So as long as Spirit's cool with it, I can do that, Debit. Absolutely. Narcissism is a tough one to deal with. Jada, is someone sending negative energy, evil eye my way? I've been feeling very drained and having a hard time sleeping at night. Grief has been overwhelming also regarding the baby. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous reading. Jada, I'm so sorry to hear that. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jada. Is someone sending her negative energy or evil eye, Spirit? The answer is no. 4 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the 2 of Cups here. But this does have to do with a connection that you felt close to or felt. It has to do with a connection, okay? You're being drained for a very obvious reason, and it has to do with the relationship you have with someone else. So 4 of Cups, Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups here. The answer is no. It has something to do with the connection you share with another individual that is draining you emotionally, psychologically, physically. I'm trying my best to manage things. That's all we can do, Jada. Honestly, taking each day one step at a time. Honestly. Okay, thank you. I cut off the connection and feel drained. Well, first of all, I'm happy for you setting your boundaries. I do hope that you are able to recover your energy after a period of time. I can only imagine you were in a grieving stage, not only having cut off this connection, but also your other experiences as well. So be forgiving of yourself. You think about, hey, how would I feel about someone who's going through my issues? You'd have, understanding for why they're drained too, right? So you deserve some rest, honestly. Do you know of ways to cleanse myself? Lavender tea in a shower will do some goods for you. I would like boil lavender tea, make it, you know, cold enough to pour on myself, and just pour like a cup of lavender tea over my head. Lavender is very cleansing. Or lavender incense. I think lavender is one of the best ways to cleanse yourself. I really like it, and it smells good. So that's one way you can do it, and that's one thing that has helped me. I will forgive myself, and I felt like this was my fault. I will thank you so much, Erica. You've been wonderful. I'm happy to hear that I can be of help to you. Remember, I'm just a telephone, and it's all your spirit guides, you know? Lavender tea works. Exactly, yes. Lavender tea is a wonderful cleanser, guys. All right, so everyone pause your free readings. Hello, Isabella. Will I make a lot of money, sell beautiful daily dress, casual, formal hangout dress, not ball gown? Isabella, we are so proud of you for your business endeavors. We have to pause free readings for the time being, though, okay? We're going to be getting to our next donations now with Jenna and Lovely. Jenna and Lovely, are you both ready for your readings? Oh, my goodness. And by the way, guys, in about 24 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. That'll be the end of the stream, but I will be back on Monday for more free readings, okay? I will be on a kind of a mini vacation. Kind of a mini vacation. I'm going out for the 4th of July. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous reading. Jenna, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. We're going to get started on you. Welcome back, Vivi. Are you celebrating 4th of July? I sure the heck am. We're going to be barbecue and lawn chairs and burgers. Hold on. Okay, so Jenna, I have 2 yes or no questions. First question, because you spell it as question, and I always find that so funny, with a G. In June, between days 28 and 30, I saw one fly. First day before I moved out, 28th June. Then at my car, when I was in my parents' car, when we were driving away from my old city, 29th of June. And later at the bus, after we were done with the moon, and it landed on me and then it flew away. Some reason that made me happy. 30th of June, after that, I haven't seen flies at all. Was that person some spirit giving me some kind of sign? All right, so spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jenna with their highest interest in mind. Was this fly a sign, spiritual sign of a spirit wanting to communicate? A message, 3 cards for yes or no. Three more cards. Was this fly a communication? Spirit, we need to clear this energy, okay? We can't talk about this, okay? All right, so we need to go back to Jenna. 3 more cards. Sorry, that message was irrelevant to you. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords here. All right, so with the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords here, this fly does appear to be a message. I don't get the sense that it was from a spirit communicating to you, but it does talk about new beginnings after an ending, okay? So I think this was around the move that you made, right? This is like a messenger of new beginnings after the endings of something. So it's almost like congratulating, bringing you into the new stage of your life, okay? I'm going to clear the energies, and then we're going to get to your next question here. It's a very simple message of welcome to the next phases of your life, okay? All right, so after that, I didn't see any flies. Second question. I just noticed when I came back to my apartment that in this building has a neighbor who has same last name as my 8th grade bully. Oh my God. She was only that grade in our school. Does the same person live at same building as I? Oh, dude. Spirit, does this bully live in the same building as Jenna? This is what you're asking, right? This makes me a little bit nervous. 3 cards for yes or no? The answer is no. The answer is no. And you could immediately not worry about it. So the answer is no. 5 of Wands, Chariot, and the Hangman. No, and you have nothing to worry about, okay? Just let it go, is what Spirit is kind of saying to you. Don't let this thing drag your mind into all kinds of odd places. She did some kind of apology. Oh, the bully specifically, not the neighbor. That's very interesting. The fact that she kind of sort of apologized, that's a big move. That's a big step. Most bullies do not apologize for nothing. They don't say sorry for any reason. So that's actually very interesting. A bully who can apologize is actually, that is a significant amount of self-growth. Because the level of trauma you got to go through to become a bully, oof. I can't even imagine. All right, so with that said, we're going to get to Lovely now. Lovely, are you here and are you ready for your reading? Thank you so much, Jenna, for your double donation. I appreciate it. All the best to you in your path. Guys, in 19 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. That will be the end of this stream. And then we're going to get to the ending of the stream with the moderators. Today's a short stream today. Keeping it casual, keeping it light. Hello, Ari. How are you doing? What are Mike's current feelings towards me? Are you guys in contact, low contact, close contact, on and off, hot and cold? Yeah, the bully, we were just her and me, and I asked why she has been mean to me, and she told me because she's in a new town, and I was just easy target. What does that mean? But I understand. I need your level of understanding, Erica, because my former bullies can apologize to these imaginary nuts. I feel after trauma, that should make you more understanding of why you shouldn't harm others. I understand. I feel like I just feel so safe. I don't know why I'm thinking of having like a D&D group with you. I just feel like you'd keep me safe. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to tap into your higher self, Lovely, and all those guiding you, as well as Mike, his higher self, and his spiritual team. Please and thank you, Spirit. Yeah, being kind and understanding can also be very detrimental. Spirit, what are Mike's current feelings towards Lovely at this time? 5 cards, please and thank you, Spirit. Hello, B. We have here the 6 of Wands and the Empress, followed by the 9 of Pentacles with the Well, and we have here the Queen of Pentacles. It kind of feels like this person is calling in someone who reminds them of traits that you had, which is very fascinating. So we have here the 6 of Wands and the Empress. What are their current thoughts about you? Wow, that person was very much like this, this, and this. Wow, I feel like it was great that I met this person because I saw all of these behaviors and habits. Mike sees you as an example of what he would like to call into his life, some of the various traits about you, okay? So with the 9 of Pentacles, okay, followed by the Well and the Queen of Pentacles, there is this vibe of him looking and searching for a person who exudes a trait that you exhibited, okay? Whoever this person is, obviously the Queen of Pentacles is not the Empress, but it's not about comparison at all. This is more so about endeavoring to seek someone like you in some ways, okay? We're going to get some more into Mike's personal world. There's something about your hair too that stands out to Mike, that he's also looking for another person. The way you did your hair, Lovely, significantly impacted this person. Thank you, Shika, for your donation, by the way. We're going to get 5 more cards. We have here the 7 of Wands. How does Mike currently feel about Lovely? Hi, Virgo. How are things? Oh, my God. Followed by the Strength and the Moon here. Look, oh, my goodness. This is a strong, I just want to find someone similar to you. I just am looking. Okay. I will say this. Mike is currently looking for love right now. Okay. Thank you, Sherry Carice, for your donation. And thank you, Virgo, for your donation. Great color on you. Thank you. So 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, followed by the Lovers, the Strength, and the Moon. So it looks like Mike is in a phase where he has gotten to a point where he feels ready for love, even though he's not sure where this person's going to be, how they're going to manifest. He at the very least has some bullet points of what he's looking for. And part of those bullet points have something to do with you, okay? It has something to do with your hair and something about your caring attitude. There's something nurturing about you in Mike's eyes that he wants to like find in another person. Hi, Osiris. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. He'll never find anyone like me, ever. I mean, I know that's right. Thank you, Osiris, for your donation. I appreciate it. So, Spirit, can we get 5 oracle cards for how Mike is currently feeling about lovely? We have here open heart and receptive showing up here, followed by negative mind, pain and apprehension, with information, and running. This is this is like one of those complicated things, but I fortunately I know how to share this with you. Mike is afraid to come towards you, but Mike is not afraid of trying to find you in other people. Okay, hi Laura. So with the open heart and negative mindset here, it's like I don't want to come to you because I feel like there's too much that taint to the relationship, but gosh, I'm gonna try to find it in somebody else. So with the pain, information, spying, and running, I feel like they're just like, I'm just gonna go online and see if there's someone like you, so we can start over, a fresh start, new slate. Funny because because what I felt like he was trying to find someone like me. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna get some more cards: silence, bitterness, reflected feelings, fantasy, and then we have here shallow. I want you to know that he kind of thinks that you're resentful towards him. This also kind of throws a wrench in him coming towards you, but he creates fantasies in his head about how you could be feeling about him. We have your silence and reflection showing up here, followed by bitterness, fantasy, and then we have your shallow. I think that this person thinks like, oh, she must hate me and she probably doesn't want to interact with me. It's just coming up with like weird scenarios in their mind about what you could be experiencing. But with shallow here, it looks like the reason why he might want to find someone similar to you is just for the sake of a new start, okay? So that is your reading, lovely. This person likes you and is using you. This person liked you very much when you guys were at the height of your connection and is using you as a example of what to seek when it comes to a connection, aspects of you, traits about you, and is uncertain to go towards you because he feels like you might hate him or something like that. Something like that. It's fear of coming towards you, so I will find someone like you. That is ultimately what that is. Erica, would you like to close donations at the moment? Hold on. Let me go check to make sure I'm not overwhelmed by all the people. We are about to close the free questions down, though. How are you guys doing? How's life going? Are you having a good time, chat? I had to drink my coffee. I always leave my coffee until like 15 minutes, like rather 50 minutes into the stream. I'm going to drink you, I promise. Just hold on. Wait for me. Wait for me. All right, so Vivi, we have room for 3 more donations. We have room for 3 more donations. Life is miserable. Life is miserable, but your video is fun. Uni, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing it. All right, so you're very welcome. His weird ass. Thank you so much. Lovely, you're welcome. We're going to clear the energies. Let me just see really quickly. We did Jenna, we did Lovely. We're going to open up for 2 more free questions. And then we're going to get to our next donations, guys. During the donations, I will be opening up for the raffle. So actually, I'm going to answer 3 free questions. And then we're going to open up for the raffle. These will be the last 3 questions of today. If you would like a free yes or no question, now is your time to post. I will be answering 3 people before we get to the raffle, okay? If I have not picked you today, I apologize. It's nothing personal. I pick randomly and who I'm called to pick. But I hope that you all participate in the contest, okay? Uni, when will I break free from this problem of life or life will heal? We're gonna clear the energy, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Uni with her highest interest in mind. When will she break free from this problem? Any thoughts that you have? 3 cards. So this is the rare 3-card reading that I offer sometimes, chat. Will I be Hollywood famous? Oh my goodness. An opportunity will present itself to you. Uni, we have here the Page of Pentacles that is extraordinarily positive. An opportunity will be presented to you so that you could persevere through your current situation and things will balance out. 2 of Pentacles is the most positive card here. We especially love that sandwiched with the 7 of Wands, which is really great. So for you, good news. Something is coming in, maybe via an offer from a person, an opportunity from a person, something. It really is like someone's giving you something or showing you something or offering you something. You're going to be offered something that will help you persevere and balance what you have going on currently in your life, okay? And I do see life at the very least being bearable, where you can find moments of peace and balance and contentment, okay? Thanks to this thing that that will help you achieve that. So that is your reading, Uni. Hang in there. Focus on as much positive as you can. The flowers, the beautiful little bumblebees and their cute little butts. Focus on the things that bring you joy while you persevere through your current situation, okay? I went back a little for what I missed, and I would love a D&D group and for sure will protect anyone I care about. Ooh, I'm going to have to invite you for D&D nights, Devin. Bee butts. All right, so we're going to answer one more person. Will El the Leo stop behaving aggressively if I complain against him? Ooh! Spirit, we're going to connect to Leah, her higher self and her spiritual team, disconnecting from all the previous energies. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to El the Leo. Spirit, will El the Leo stop behaving aggressively if Leah complains about his behaviors? Spirit, 5 cards, or rather, 5 cards. Okay. 2 more. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, okay? I do feel like this person is going to be receiving some type of judgment because of this, with the 6 of Pentacles and Judgment showing up here. We also have the cards of the Well, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups here. And I do see you being in a place or coming into a place where you feel like you can be your natural self, you know, caring, thoughtful, kind. It looks like this person their behavior rather is a detriment to you feeling comfortable to be the kind person that you really are in the inside, okay? So that is your reading, Leah. All the best to you, and I do hope the situation turns out well. All right, so we're going to answer one more person. This person's like snuffing your light or something like that based on their behaviors. It's so weird. One more person before we open up the raffle. Mila, will L receive karma? There's a lot of L's today. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous reads. We're going to connect to L, their higher self, and their spiritual team. Mila, for you and all those guiding you, Spirit, will L receive karma in the way that Mila is insinuating? Spirit, in 3 cards for yes or no. Hi, Shion Tadi, death. The answer is no. The answer is no. So with the death, the 10 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands here, the answer is just a straight up nope. Nope. This person's going to go on to burn a few more villages down. I want to say someone's encouraging this person to behave this way, by the way. This person seems to will not be receiving karma for what you're asking about, okay? So that is your reading. For a purpose, there seems like there's something like she's, I don't know if it's a female. I kind of want to say it's a girl. But the energies of this person, it will not be receiving karma, okay? So with that said, before we get to our next donations, with Sherry, Carice, Virgo, Osiris, and Laura, followed by Camille, who's on hold for the time being, we're going to pause all the free questions. I'm no longer taking any for free readings, but we're going to open up for the raffle. Everyone can join. This is for a full reading, okay? Think of a number between 1 and 100. Think of a number between 1 and 100, chatters. The person who gets the number closest to the one that I am generating will receive a free full reading, okay? So it's between 1 and 100. If you guys feel like choosing the same number, it's totally fine. You guys will just duel, and the loser will still get a reading anyway. Just think of a number between 1 and 100. The one who gets the number closest to it will receive a free full reading, okay? I love it when the cats join. All right, so Sherry, Carice, your question is, what is all the gossip about me and my community? Okay, so we're going to clear the energies. I feel like I got to give you a trigger warning for some reason. What is the gossip around you and your community? Spirit, we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to Sherry, Carice's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, clearing the energies of this deck. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Sherry, Carice. What is the gossip surrounding her in her community, Spirit? From her community, from the place she lives. What is the gossip about Sherry and her community? 5 cards. What? Is it what I think it is? They want you to move. The gossip is she is really to herself, and we want her to leave. She just like doesn't participate with anybody, and we just want her out. 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords here, followed by the Chariot, the World, and the 6 of Swords. I don't know if you're asking about a living place, Sherry, Carice, but there's a specific, and with the 6 of Wands here to confirm this, people just want you to move out of where you live. And it has something to do with your less than social nature with your neighbors, I guess. I don't know why people would perceive you like this. There's something blunt about you, but more private, very private, less communicative, less wanting to interact in their perspective. Remember, this is gossip. We're going to be getting oracle cards for you on what the gossip is. Spirit, gossip, Spirit, 5 cards. We have here emotional storm showing up here, unstable opportunities are showing up here, followed by escaping, avoiding, pretending, and shallow. So these thoughts are really, really, really shallow. They're like, oh, this person doesn't want to talk to us. Every time we get the opportunity to interact with us, she just kind of like pushes us off. She's fake. She wears a mask, she's shallow, things like that. But I want you to know that these opinions are just their opinions and their assumptions about your characters, okay? They just think that because you choose to be more so to yourself, because you feel you want to be more so to yourself, they're just like, we expect you to leave, okay? Right, from hometown, and now they talking. Oh my God. Everywhere I go is drama. These people need better things to do with their time, I think, honestly and truthfully, to be honest with you. So that is your reading, Sherry Carice. That is the gossip that the way that you hold yourself intimidates your neighbors to the point where they think you are putting on airs, you're putting on a mask, you're ignoring them, you're not having conversations with them, like they demand to be spoken to in a certain way. They want you to leave the Chariot, the World, the Six of Swords, and move on to somewhere else. Their thoughts are really shallow about you, okay? And they're totally unstable, like really unstable thoughts. And this really, I feel really bad because I think that because of the way you are, because you want peace for yourself, they are taking that as like, oh, you don't like them because you don't want to talk to them or something like that. I get the sense that they might see you as like highfalutin or high mighty or something, okay? So that is your reading, Sherry Carice. Thank you so much for your donation. It is sad, but at the same time, you cannot force these people to come to some type of understanding that not everyone has to act like how they demand them to. This all really feels like very uninviting behavior and very what's the word for it? Unaccepting behavior. Okay, very village mentality, and that very much sucks. Okay, I'm a quiet person. I just left a bad environment. Jeez. It's like, what's that? There's like a meme of like, if you choose to be quiet and stick to yourself, everybody hates you. You know, I don't understand why that's the mentality. Just choosing to mind your business, unfortunately, develops ire from other people. Introverts get a really bad rap because they choose to stick to themselves. And you don't really deserve that, Sherry. And I do hope the situation improves. At the very least, they move. Right? That they move. Shion D, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. So they don't understand. I get the sense that like, what's the word for it? They rather assume first. That's it. They just rather assume first than actually ask themselves, hey, am I in the wrong am I being judgmental here? Man, that coffee, oh my God, that tastes like a cereal. What is that cereal called? It's a cereal that tastes like coffee. It's kind of like Cocoa Puffs, but not really. Like more like pop. What am I even saying? All right, so we're going to move on to the next person now. Oh my goodness, my brain is rotting. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo, are you ready for your reading? Followed by Osiris, Laura, and Chionta D. Thank you guys for your patience. You all are amazing. I'm going to call the winner of the raffle right after Virgo, okay? So everyone stay on. I'm going to pick 2 winners today. So there will be a full reading winner and a 3-card reading winner, okay? There's going to be 2 winners. Awesome. All right, so we are currently on Virgo. Virgo, give me a thumbs up if you're here. Sherry Carice, all the best to you. And thank you so much for your support. Just give me a moment. The older I get, the more calm I feel about getting older. Okay, the worse my eyesight get. It just makes me so happy. I'm becoming a fossil. I gotta get glasses for my eyes. I have glasses, but I gotta get like better glasses. All right, so Hello, Fatima. It's good to see you. Virgo, we're going to get to your question now. And you donated for 2 different readings, a full one and a mini one, right? How will things go with Greg and I? Ooh! We're going to get energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Virgo, and all those guiding you. We're going to connect to Greg, their higher self, and their spiritual team. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Virgo. How will things go with Greg and Virgo? 5 cards. 9 of Swords. The Moon. The 7 of Wands here. This is a lot. This is a lot. There's something about just a lot. There's a lot of internal monologue going on. How will things go with you and Greg? There's a little, it's like sad. 9 of Swords and the Moon here. Not being sure what's going on, being uncertain, having a lot of internal monologue, making you feel bad about yourself. Could be that and vice versa. We have here the 7 of Wands and 9 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, trying to get through all those negative thoughts and just being like, listen, I'm overwhelmed, but let me just push through it for this situation, okay? Spirit, can we get 5 more cards? How will things go between Greg and Virgo? Oh my god, we got the 9 of Wands in the reverse. And oh my god, and all the cards are upright. Oh my, what is this energy? There's a sense of feeling awkward and uncomfortable, okay? Awkward and uncomfortable. But trying to get through that awkward and uncomfortableness. Trying to overcome the feelings of being overwhelmed. But we have the Tower in the reverse. Okay, 2 more, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups, and the 2 of Swords here. I don't know if you guys are, oh my god, if you guys are going on a date for the first time in a long time, if you guys are just getting to know each other, but there's this vibe of like needing to push through personal fears, anxieties, insecurities, to be able to interact with each other. There's a sense of being overwhelmed, but wanting to push to see if something could form between the 2 of you, maybe just to see what happens. Trying to avoid any unnecessary heartache and pain, and transforming those fears and just being like pushing through to flirt. Something like that. So 8, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Cups, and the 2 of Swords here. How are things going to go? Doing your gosh darn best. Just doing your gosh darn best. Just to see where things go. Because it just feels like things are anxiety inducing for some reason. I don't know if you guys have already set up going on a date, but something is very odd and uncomfortable here. So we're going to get 5 cards, see if the oracles help us out about what's going on. We have here finality. We have here clinging, hoping, open heart, and time. So you're kind of hoping it could be both ways or vice versa. What you thought you had walked away from, like the anxieties, the fears, the self-doubts, it kind of looks like those feelings are coming in and you're feeling once again awkward interacting with a new person. But I do want to say with the Knight of Cups and the 2 of Swords here that you or both of you are trying to push through your personal self-confidence struggles to see where things go and interact with each other, okay? So with open heart, hoping, and time. All right, so we're going to get 5 more cards. 5 more cards, Spirit. We have your karma. We have your realizations. Yeah, the new connections are awkward for me. Oh, confessions. 1 more, Spirit, and elusive here. I will say this. I like these cards because I just feel like at some point this will be good for you, Virgo, because I think the connection with Greg, at the very least, will help you understand that you should not have to be afraid of meeting new people. You're not married to anyone. You're not tied down to anyone. I kind of feel like you're coming to this thought like, you know what? I'm just here to explore and be interested. We have your karma and realizations, followed by breaking point confessions and elusive here. You are not going to be punished for exploring yourself in new romantic interests with others. Okay, I do see you go stepping out and going like, my life is not going to fall apart just because I want to date other people and date new people. I kind of, there's like, I don't know if you ever felt guilty for dating people. I don't, maybe because of family and things like that, but I just feel like that will be addressed because of this connection you have with Greg, even brief, if it is brief. I just see you go awakening and being like, this is fine. I know that I want to end up with a person that loves me for me. So if I'm nervous, if I'm uncomfortable, they're just going to have to accept that with all the other aspects of myself, okay? The outfit you chose today are beautiful match with your tarot deck. Thank you, Vivi. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want to step out and meet people because you never know. Listen, I say that all the time. What does he think of me? So we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to Greg, his higher self, and his spiritual team, as well as Virgo, her higher self, and her spiritual team spirit. What does Greg think of Virgo as of this moment, this new connection? Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. He thinks you're fun to talk to. You excite him. And he feels bad that he can't just like, there's something about him feeling bad, like, I can't just be a player to you. I can't just be a player to you. So we have the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands here, followed by the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, and Death. So it looks like he was thinking of coming at you a certain way, but after communicating with you, he knows he can't talk to you like that, because the way you speak, you're actually really fun, and he enjoys the conversations, even if lighthearted for the time being. He feels like he needs to switch up his game plan because he can't come towards you in the way that he was going to just before you guys started chatting. Okay, we're gonna get 5 cards. I want to say he was gonna come at you with a player approach. Dick first is what he's saying right now. Spirit, 5 more cards for Virgo. So emotional storm, possibilities, followed by distracted. Yeah, there we go. He is, honestly, this is very interesting. I don't know what his game plan was before you guys talked, but we have here unstable and free spirited, followed by distracted and change here. Him approaching your energy and experiencing it, he's like, ooh, I gotta change the game plan. I was gonna come at you all fun. And when he says things are fun, it kind of feels like this King of Wands fun. Okay, 2 more cards, Spirit, followed by peace and with peace, balance, and trapped. Okay, I don't know. This person, this reminds me of a person creating an alternate account to be a Twitter fighter on like Facebook or something like that, and he would never tie it to his real self. When he talked to you, you had gained a level of respect to him. Like, I can't just be behaving like a freak. I actually have to be a nice person and be myself. So I think he was trying to have like fun and just like, be a little bit of a brat to people online and online dating world. I don't know how you guys met, but Greg can't just be fun with you. He actually has to be serious somewhat. So that is your reading. He feels like you're demanding of a level of respect, okay? And he almost instantly changed up his behavior to match how he immediately respected you, okay? You're very welcome. All the best to you and Greg. I hope that you guys have a lot of fun. someone who can immediately acknowledge that they should come towards you in this way is really cool. I like that. Hold on. I'm going to check Laura, okay? Yes, I got your additional donation, okay? All is well. All right, everyone. With that said, we're going to call what? We're going to call the winner of the raffle. Oh my goodness. We're going to call the winner. I got to drink the coffee. Hold on, guys. I've been neglecting the coffee. It's getting angry with me. All right, so with that said, we're going to call the winner of the raffle. We are now officially closed for free readings, okay? Donations will be open just a little longer. So closed, free readings closed. We have room for one more donation, one more person rather. So free readings are closed. And the winner of today's raffle, I'm going to go look at the number. It's going to likely be the person who gets it to the... Oh, shoot. We do have a winner, actually. The winner of today's raffle is someone who got the exact number. Congratulations to you, Micaiah. The number we generated was the number 82. And you had mentioned the number 82. Congratulations to you. You're the winner of today's raffle. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Stay and stick around. We're going to generate the second winner of this raffle who will receive a free 3-card reading, okay? So let me go look for the winner of the 3-card reading. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for your likes and for your support, for your great energies. I deeply appreciate you all very much. All right, so the winner of this 3-card reading, let me go look for you. It'll be the person who gets it to the closest to. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. The winner of the 3-card reading is Virgo. Virgo, you got the number 5, I believe. And the number we generated was the number 32. Congratulations to you. You are the winner of the 3-card reading. We just did your reading. It was very interesting. Congratulations and to all those who joined me. Thank you all so much for sharing your beautiful energies. Oh my God, wait. Dingo said 31. Hold on. Who? Hold on. We have a different reader. Hold on. Sorry, Virgo. Is that your cat? My black cat? Oh my God, your cat won the 3-card reading. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Dango. You have won the 3-card reading. Oh my goodness. Where was that? Where was that? I'll make a look. Mongo says 14. Where is that? That's hilarious. Vivi, that is hilarious. Okay. It was the day he was rescued. Oh! So I'm going to give a 3-card reading to Virgo, and I'm going to give a 3-card reading to Dango, okay? Micaiah, you have won with an 82. What I told you last time, I would connect to this things. Thanks, y'all. Congratulations. Guys, that's the end of this stream. Virgo, if you want your 5-card, oh, not your 5-card reading, your 3-card reading, let me know what you would like to ask. I'm going to answer you in 3 cards. Vivi, your wonderful cat has won a 3-card reading. And Micaiah, you have won a full reading. Fabulous, guys. I will see you on Monday at 2 p.m. EST. I won't be back. If I am streaming at any point during the next 4 days, I will be surprised because I will be out on a vacation. But if you would like to book a private reading with me, I will be available for private readings, for private video recordings, and private written readings, okay? I will have my tarot deck, and I will be available for private readings, but I won't be on for public ones, okay? I won't be able to do a public, a private live stream, but I will be able to do private videos. Just as long as I can record them and send them to you later, I'm definitely available for that, okay? So with that said, congratulations to our 3 runners, Micaiah, Virgo, and Dango. We're going to get started on the remainder of our donations. I'll close donations now. If anyone shows up that wants to donate, there is one more slot, but I cannot accept anyone else after that. So donations are closed, kind of, sort of. And we're going to wrap up with our remainder folk here in chat. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to my beautiful moderators. Okay, Osiris, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? My question is Adriana trying to what is Adriana trying to do with Stefan? Like, why is she back? She's not offering to be loyal. She's already taken to another dude, talking to another dude. I would like some clarity. Oh my god. We're going to connect to, we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Osiris, and all that's guiding you. By the way, 3, 2, 1 on the clock as we are connecting to these energies. Normally, 3, 2, 1 scares the frick out of me because it reminds me of a countdown. Countdown to 3, 2, 1. Something's going to happen. Hi, Maria. How are you doing? Can I email my question quickly? Yes, you may, Laura, if you would like to. All right, so spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Osiris, can we connect to Adriana, her higher self, and her spiritual team, as well as Stefan's spiritual team? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is Adriana trying to do with Stefan? 5 cards. She wants like guidance for her emotional state. Like she's feeling like she wants to go towards him for emotional balance, okay? I don't know if Stefan was there for her during her worst periods. It kind of feels like Adriana, at the very least through these cards, has some emotional instability that she is desiring, what's the word for it? Clarity, wisdom, understanding, and Stefan seems to be a source that has done that for her before, okay? I don't know if any of that makes sense, okay? So we have here the Queen of Pentacles followed by the Hierophant here. And then we have here the 9 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, followed by the Page of Cups. So what is she wanting? What does she want with him? She wants help, and she wants advice, and she wants wisdom, and she wants her mental health to be in a balanced place, and she thinks Stefan could help her, or something about Stefan can help her. Where can you find my email? At generalgoodstarot@gmail.com. That is my email. You can reach out to me at any time. I will get back to you as soon as I can. But if you email me now, I'll read your thingy thing. So can we get 5 more cards? Or actually, the oracles. Can we get 5 cards as to what's going on? What does Adriana want from Stefan? Intimacy, sorrow, grief, depression, rejection, irrational fears. 2 more, Spirit. Followed by beginnings and apology. She wants some type of bond with him so that she can feel better, okay? I don't know if Stefan rejected her or she rejected him, or through their actions collectively, they have created a sense of rejection in this connection. But Osiris, intimacy, sorrow is coming through, followed by rejection, beginnings, and apology. She just wants to feel better, okay? Stefan may have wounded her in some way. Maybe I get the sense that he feels guilty about something when it comes to her. She just wants to feel better as a person. It looks like she's highly depressed or something like that. She wants to feel better about cheating on him 13 times with a ring on her finger, huh? The answer is yes. Oh my goodness. I gotta say, it looks like she might have some powerful self-esteem issues. Some very powerful self-esteem issues. I got your donation, Chicky Lexi. You're the last person for today. So we're going to get 5 more cards. Spirit, what does Adriana want with Stefan? We have here strength. 3 of Cups. She just wants to be his friend. She just wants to be his friend so that she doesn't have to feel guilty about who she is or something like that, okay? So we have here the strength and 3 of Cups. She just wants to be like, connected to him in some way, like through building a bond with him, she'll feel good. And then we have here the 10 of Wands, the release of burden, the devil, addictions, could even be the cheating with the 10 of Cups here. I just want to feel better. I just want to feel better. And through her trying to get to Stefan, she's hoping that she will alleviate herself of some type of emotional turmoil, okay? However, whatever she did, however she did it, she thinks that she could be healed from her ways, from her pain through something about him, okay? Spirit, 5 cards for Osiris. So we have here broken and heartbroken and shattered and destroyed, okay? It may be irrational. It may not make sense. We have here emotional storm, unstable, affected, turmoil. But she believes that her instability will be mended through Stephen's forgiveness or acceptance or wise words or friendship, okay? She probably feels immense amount of guilt for her ways. She may still be behaving in those same ways, you know what I mean? But she just, it's like she's desperate to feel good about herself, but this is not the right way to go about it. So we're going to get 3 cards for you. So we have here the words of the conflict followed by obscurity. One more, Spirit. Then we have here withdrawn and lonely, okay? So, with that said, what does Adriana want from Stefan? His energy. She wants his energy. She wants his energy to heal her of her guilt. She wants his energy to heal her and mend her of her depression, her pain, the suffering she has created for herself due to her actions, motivated by her lack of self-esteem. And she wants his energy, okay? And she's hoping through friendship, through his understanding, through his forgiveness, through his kindness, that he will mend something within her, make her feel a little bit better about herself, okay? I just see this as someone who is a little lost about in the void, trying to figure out how to feel good within their own body. And this is like an attempt of her reaching out for assistance. I think you might be a great way for me to feel better. It may not be the right way for her to go about it, but this is the way that she's going about it, okay? So that is your reading. This feels very sad. This feels very sad, unfortunately. If Stefan would put up with this for that much, clearly he cared about her, right? You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Osiris. All right, so I got your email. All right, so we're gonna get to our next person now with Laura. Laura, are you ready for your reading? Are you ready? Ignore me, y'all. I just be talking. I would say he would cheat back, but STD success. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Erica, my dear, could you please pin the no longer taking questions? All right, gotcha. Thank you, Vivi. All right, so Laura, we're about to get to your question. Do you want to keep it private, or I hope you still know it's the same man? Okay. Would you like me to keep your question private? Okay, so I'm going to read it, not out loud, to myself. And I'm going to answer your question as vaguely as I can, but as detailed as I can, okay? All right, gotcha. You don't have to say it in chat. I'm just going to say that man. All right, so okay, so you just want to know feelings. We're going to disconnect from all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team that is guiding you, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all that's guiding them. Spirit, what are this person's feelings for L? What are their feelings for L? One card. There's something of like something renewing, coming back around, okay? Birthday and spring has come about. But with birthday and spring are cycles, okay? He's thinking about having a new cycle with you, coming back towards you. And this feels like refreshing the energies between the two of you, which is really positive. I'm going to say, based on the fact that I feel what I am feeling right now, it does kind of give me the vibe that this person's sort of dragging it, dragging it. I do want this new start, but I don't really know how to do this. I don't know how to begin. It just kind of feels like he's coming back around for a new beginning between the two of you, okay? Yo, I'm in the city at the Duna place right now. Whatever comes out, please, for me, I will watch later. Gotcha, Camille. I'll make sure to give you a timestamp, okay? Thank you for letting me know. All right, Spirit, 5 Oracle cards, Maria. I'm no longer taking free questions. I did see that you asked once again if the needle was clean from the nurse, and the answer was yes. And Maria, it's totally okay if you're feeling nervous, if you're scared, if you're confused. I think, Maria, that you might have a desire to really feel secure by asking repeated questions, which is totally fine because my partner does the same thing at times, okay? So forgive yourself for being nervous and scared. It's okay. It is okay. Spirit, can we have 5 cards, please? 9 of Cups, King of Pentacles, followed by the 6 of Cups. Oh, there it is. There it is. And the World. Okay, so for you, I do hope that he'll be happy about my message. Oh, I'm scared to send it. Send it when you feel ready, Laura? So with the 9 of Cups and the King of Pentacles, this person does want to come back around, and the cards indicate as much, okay? We have here the 6 of Cups and the Sun here. That is a reconciliation and a really positive one. And I do feel like this does kind of come about in a new cycle, okay? A new beginning. So I do feel like there is a coming back around, Laura, for this connection. And depending on how you guys have processed your previous cycle, that will determine the success of the next cycle between the two of you, okay? With the World. Beautiful. So that is the first half of this. We're going to get 5 more cards for how he's feeling about you beyond the reconciliation, okay? I ordered big ass donut. Wait, is it like the long burrito one, or the or just a really big hot dog bun type one? All right, so 5 more cards, Spirit. He has not given up on you, no. We have here Justice. We have here the 4 of Pentacles. For right now, I will say this. He does believe it is 1000% the right thing to do to hold back his energy from you and take this connection, take coming towards you really slow, okay? So Justice and the 4 of Pentacles. He thinks space is the right thing for you guys at this point in time. 9 of Pentacles. That is over the 6 of Cups. That is over the reunion card, okay? I want you to know with the Knight of Pentacles, while he does want a reconciliation with you, he is not going to push for that to be immediate. He does want to take his time, make sure he's in a good place for this too, okay? So give this connection a fighting chance of being successful. So we have here the Knight of Cups. Erica, I took your suggestion from the previous reading, and I went to the Forest Park in Gdansk, and I smoked a blunt. That sounds like a fantastic time, Camille. Did you have a good time? That sounds relaxing. Oh my goodness, good for you. Did you have a good time? I already feel like I feel like if I did that, I'd be hearing the birds sing and all that stuff. So we have here the Knight of Cups, which is really great. Laura, this is the good news coming in. This is the good news coming in, okay? Knight of Cups and the Magician here. A message from this person in a loving manner, in a flirtatious manner, is being manifested. This person wants to be in a grounded position to be able to communicate to you, okay? This is wonderful. Spirit, can we get 5 more cards here? Because when he's upset, he said that he's trying to move on, but he was full of shit because he was full of being upset, but he has been watching me, not removing me, really took no action to do it. Wow. So we have here bitterness, reflection, healing, one more, Spirit, and rejection. So it looks like this individual is wanting to heal their bitterness and their resentment. You know, I think this is about their life in general. They could have resentment towards situations that they experience, you know, like trauma, and they could have been triggered by this connection. I do want to say this person seems to be focusing on a self-healing journey, okay, with healing and releasing. And I do believe that's why this reconciliation is coming in. So Laura, kind of like the homework for you and your person for a positive reconciliation does involve letting go of your resentments, letting go of the combative nature, letting go of fighting the person, recognizing that what you really want is to connect and bond, okay? So that while that may be difficult, that is the important thing for both of you to do with chemistry and the fear of rejection, okay? It's like you guys want each other, but you're afraid of being hurt by the other person, so you behave in a manner that actually pushes the other person away rather than brings them towards you. So we're going to get 5 more cards for you. We have here conflicted, followed by finality, walking away, with intuition, 2 more, Spirit, followed by pushing away and influences. So how does he feel about you currently? It's been some weeks now, and I will sleep so much. So with conflicted and finality, this person, how he feels about you, he wants to walk away every time you guys have issues with each other. He doesn't want to be connected to any drama, even if it comes from him, stems from him. He just wants to disconnect from that because something about your natures coming together, it left this person feeling like, this is not what I want. We have here influences and escaping here, followed by intuition. He feels like you guys at your worst negatively influenced him, and he would rather not be about that, which is why the more he is disconnected from this, the better he feels, it feels like. So there's this vibe of like, you know, I just need to look out for how I feel. And when I connect to you in those worst ways, I just didn't feel good about life. So disconnecting actually was really positive for me. And as I'm growing and developing, I am thinking more about a reconciliation in a positive manner. And I may come back around and message you when I feel stable. So that is your reading. So it may take time for this person to get back to you when you message them your heartfelt message. Give them time. Give them time to respond, Laura. He's not quite yet ready to come towards you. He does not want any more drama or fights, even if he was the reason for why they happened. He does want to come towards you when he's in a better place. And that might be for the best, because if he comes back with the same energy that he had given to you before, the same situations might come about and the repeat of a toxic cycle could begin. What you want is a healthy cycle. So the space is actually really beneficial to the both of you, even if the pain of that separation is a little bit insufferable, okay? So that is your reading, Laura. All the best to you. Doesn't mean he misses me. As of the moment, he definitely thinks about your energy. I will say this, I don't think he misses for a second the drama or the fights. I think that deters him from connecting with you. But for the most part, he definitely is thinking about your energy. I can sense that. So all the best to you, Laura. Stay optimistic. Take your time. Me as a person. I think he does. It looks like he does. So we're going to get to Camille now. Camille, is it whatever comes out for you? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. Thank you so much, Laura. Good luck to you in your path. We're wishing you success with your heartfelt message. Take your time with it, okay? Take your time. Camille, just give me a moment. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom, and then we're going to get to your reading. Be right back. Okay, so whatever comes out for you, Camille, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Spirit guides. Also, we're going to disconnect from all the previous energies. Please and thank you. Please clear my energies. Please and thank you. Please clear the energies of this deck. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all this guiding Camille with his highest interest in mind. Any messages that you wish to relay to him, please and thank you. 5 cards. Anything you wish to say. Knight of Wands. Queen of... Oh, my God. Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Wands here. Followed by the Force. All right. So can you explain to me what this means, Spirit? What is this? Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So is there someone that you just don't like, Camille? Is this like there's a woman that Spirit is talking about who could be there's a woman whom kind of feels like they're a mother or they have children, and your spirit guides want you to work on not forgiving this energy for the way that she is, but forgiving her through understanding what had to happen in her life for her to be the way that she is, okay? And this will actually help you immensely with not only feeling much more relaxed in your life, especially when you're around this person, because I think that you have to be around this person sometimes. But it will help you feel more calm when you make decisions for your future. So we have the whom do you need to forgive? Yes, as you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. And with the cards of the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands here. If there is a lady in your life, Camille, that you have some type of like, not even ill will towards, like you're just like, I just really don't like this person's attitude, the way they talk to me, the way they behave around the people I love, things like that. Your guides want you to release yourself of these feelings because they want you to see her differently, because this would help you. Yeah, I know what's up. Because this will help you with your future somehow. So we have here elusive. This person might be a dishonest person, followed by confessions, with the running, ghosting, followed by breaking point, and lastly we have here the shallow. I'm guessing that if you do this is like a training field of sorts. This person could be a great breakthrough for you, for any other future individuals you meet that fall into the same person's like archetype. Whenever you meet a person like this lady, you will be able to look at them in the sense of like being able to break them down and react to them through some type of bird's eye view. Like, okay, I know what you are, I know what you're about, I know probably why you may have become this way. I'm not going to let you make me feel uncomfortable, something like that. So they want you to examine this connection you have with her, work through what she, like almost like getting personal without really talking to her, and then release yourself of any type of guilt that you have being you, because this person exists in your immediate circle, okay? Because you deserve to feel yourself, and you deserve to feel safe being yourself. Of course, with respect to being a respectful human in this world. So that is your reading, Camille, wanting to address this connection specifically. And already I'm feeling I'm getting a headache, like I'm getting like a boom. Like I just feel like, no, I don't want to do that. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. So that is your reading, Camille. Thank you so much for not my guide side-eyeing me to get influenced from this advice. It's harder. It's hard to forgive. Okay, my therapist was like, Erica, honey, I just want you to work on forgiving this person because it will set you free. And I do have to do. I do. Shionta D, we're gonna get to you now. Shionta D, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? And facts. You're very welcome, Camille. Don't start nothing. Don't be nothing. I won't be nothing. I don't understand that concept. To forgive and to be set free because of the forgiveness. It has something to do with the attachment that resentment creates. And that attachment only drains you, right? All attachments drain you to a point. Unless they're like to your loved ones, your close loved ones. It's about the core to the attachment. They want you to let that go more than anything. And part of forgiveness is the release of it. When you forgive, you're no longer thinking about that person and what they did to you. More so for yourself. But true forgiveness is difficult. Any guidance in the highest white light about me trying to retrain my thoughts about money? I love it. I love it. I wish I had my golden deck with me, Spirit. I'm just letting you know I need it. All right, so hold on, Shionta D. I'm going to pull you up right now. Spirit, we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Shionta D, and all those guiding you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Shionta D. Any advice, any messages from the highest white light about how she can retrain her thoughts about money? 5 cards. Any thoughts that you have, any advice that you have? We have here the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups here. They are saying to look back at your previous behaviors as lessons, okay? So this has a lot to do with who you were in the past with your money. Learning from your past disappointments. Ace of Swords, Five of Cups here, because the answers are there. We're going to get 3 more cards too, by the way. So they kind of want you to really have a very frank conversation with yourself, Shionta D. What habits have you had in the past that had put you in financial difficulties? 3 cards. Can we get 3 more cards, Spirit? Knight of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles, because this will immediately help you form a very good bond with holding on to your money for necessities, for what you need, what you want to set aside for enjoyment. When you can look back at your past, this will help you re-examine how you will behave in the future, your connection with saving and with what you earn, okay? So they want you to do a little homework, maybe even get a notebook, write about the points in your life where you're like, oh, I really wish I didn't spend all my money on this. It's just being very honest with yourself. And they're kind of giving me examples, like all the Uber Eats that I've had in my past. There are 5 cards for Shionta D and the oracles. So we have here obsessing and clinging, holding on to. We have here information in ways, okay? So in the past, I feel like they're saying in the past you have really clung on to habits and behaviors with your money that you just kept doing consistently. It was just the way that you were behaving. And then we have here withdrawn, followed by emotional storm. And then we have here ego and pride. Your emotions also might be tied into why you operate with your money the way that you do, okay? Like, I need this so I can feel good, or this is going to help me feel better. So something about when you feel disappointment, also that is when you spend your most money, okay? To kind of negate those feelings of like boredom or sadness or loneliness even. It kind of has something to do with the 5 of Cups energy. So if you can break through this by addressing and being honest with yourself about when you are triggered to spend, this will help you so much immensely, your bond that you have with money, okay? So that is your reading, Shionta D. And by the way, I want to say this. I don't think you have a lot to worry about, because I actually see that they're telling me here that you will have a breakthrough in regards to this. It may just take, even though it may have taken time, you know, all of our experiences lead us to maturing, developing skills. You know, we don't develop off the bat as babies the skill of how to handle money. Though some of us might actually. Some people are just born rich. But for you, in this case, they want you to forgive yourself, take it easy, learn from your past mistakes, understand what triggers you to spend, and addressing the trigger rather than using money as the cope, okay? So that is your reading. All the best to you. Stay curious, stay inquisitive, and keep fighting the good fight, okay? I'm trying to learn from the control of money in the past and change the worry aspect. I understand. Let me think. Like I have like, even though I'm very frugal, I often spend my money on things that are like, they don't last, you know? It's like, if I'm feeling sad, I'll spend money on a thing that I'm going to experience immediately rather than it being something for the long term. And so I've been shifting my behaviors to invest in long lasting things, you know what I mean? And that has helped me save immensely, not just one-offs, long lasting things. I don't know if that makes sense. There's a difference between buying a sandwich for $5 at the deli and buying the ingredients for sandwiches for $5 in total and having sandwiches for the rest of the week. That saved me a lot of money, actually. All right, so yes, it definitely makes sense. Shionta D, all the best to you. I wish you a fabulous, fabulous week, and thank you so much for your support. Good luck. We're going to move on to our last donation for the day with Chicky Lexi. Chicky Lexi, are you ready for your reading? Are you ready for your reading? Have you ever had chopped cheese? Since you mentioned the bodegas, the answer is yes, I have. I like it. It's like, I'm not going to say it's a better Philly cheesesteak. Whatever comes out, please. It's really, I like it. I like it. We're going to connect to your higher self, Chicky Lexi, and all those guiding you. We're going to connect to your spiritual team, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Chicky Lexi. Whatever comes out for her, please and thank you. Clearing the energies of all the previous readings from all the previous tarot readings I've done so far. Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. They want you, Chicky Lexi, I don't know why they're talking about spring cleaning here. They're talking about dusting, clearing your space, getting rid of old things in your house. They want to talk to you about that. So this is a very small message of cleaning your space is very important. Reorganizing things. Specifically, they're wanting to say this. They're warning. We want you to set up your living space where things are where you want them to be, where you need them to be, so that you're not like running around grabbing stuff. They want you to like organize your space so that it's comfortable for you. If you're finding that you're consistently irritated by different things set up in your home, they want you to change it so that you're not irritated by them. Sorry, can we get one more card here? This is a message of cleaning. One more. All right, so we also have a message about your career too. This was a double message, to be honest with you. All right, can we get 3 cards for this? So that's the first message. They want to talk to you about cleaning your space. Now, they also want to talk to you about a new job, okay? Going towards a new career. I like to clean, so I like this. They're like, take note of the things that you found yourself irritated by throughout the year. They want me to give you an example. I have a chair, like, sometimes you see me in a different room. The chair that I'm normally on has like this sun blanket on it, but the sun blanket keeps getting caught in the wheels of my chair, and I'm just like, frick it. I gotta remove this. I gotta free myself of this because I get irritated, and then honestly, I became less irritated throughout my day. So they want you to make yourself less irritated, more calm throughout the day based on the way your house is arranged. Not that your house irritates you, though. So with the new career and practice, your work focus is shifting in a positive and new and successful direction. And with that, we have here the 10 of Cups and the Strength here. Something about your career life is changing, okay? We have your practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents to increase your confidence, okay? So you have a new career on the horizon for you. This could potentially be a new job that you are going towards, because they showed us the Strength, and then we got here the 7 of Cups, okay? So it looks like you're going to be very happy. Your confidence when it comes to various different things that you're doing for money is about to improve, okay? Especially the more time you invest in them. So this is really awesome. And also, if you go to a new job, let's say you're going to a new place, Chicky Lexi, the more you are there, the more confident you become, okay? I see you in a workplace where you feel confident. I'm going to get 5 cards for you now. 5 cards for Chicky Lexi Spirit. We have here the 3 of Swords, the King of Cups, followed by the Sun. Ooh, with the Page of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. I had an interview yesterday, and I believe I will start next week. Fabulous. And lastly, if you are heartbroken over a gentleman, Spirit wants you to know that there's some surprising healing coming in for you that's going to be putting a smile on your face. So all this is like all really positive. You like cleaning, baby, go clean. Secondly, career is looking up for you. And lastly, that person ain't going to hurt you anymore. 3 of Swords, King of Cups, followed by the Sun. Beautiful, with the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Fabulous. So with that said, with the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles here, I see you extremely happy, especially with something unexpectedly coming in for you. This could be more money. I don't know why. Maybe your finances are improving, and so you're not heartbroken over people anymore. I don't know what this could be, but I see you being quite thrilled with yourself, okay? Random question. Dry fasting for a week breaks love binding spells? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on. The answer is no, Jessica. The answer is no. But I will let you know why. Spirit, 5 cards for Chicky Lexi. We have here self-growth and nourish here coming out here, followed by secrets. With the devoted, only you. With hoping, expecting, faith, and thinking. Honestly, I feel like you've been wanting to step into this era for a while now, Chicky Lexi. I just see you entering into a place in your life where you hope you had wanted this for yourself and for yourself. This got nothing to do with love. This got nothing to do with anyone but you. I see your life coming into accordance with a very harmonious way of existing for you specifically, is what your spirit guides want to say. The positive messages are mending of a broken heart through honestly positive events that came out of nowhere, but you are so thrilled by them. They make you feel so good independently on your own. I see you just feeling very comfortable and very, what's the word for it? Accomplished, okay? Secondly, I see you tidying your space, making your life comfortable, dealing with the minor minuscule irritations around your home, around your life in general, making yourself comfortable in your living space, in your sanctuary. The third message is of positive career changes, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, I gotta say it, there is more money coming into your life. I don't know how it comes about, but more money is coming in, okay? So with that said, and the next few weeks are really all about you and feeling good about yourself. Can we get 3 more cards for Chicky Lexi before we end this reading? We have your family. We have your cloudy judgment. Oh, this is the last message, and boundaries. Lastly, it is okay. I feel like hold on. If there are family members who are draining you psychologically, it's okay not to reply to their messages, is what they want to say, okay? If you like really actively are disconnecting from certain family members, Spirit's like, that's good. We got nothing else to say. You don't need to feel guilty about it. You don't need to feel guilty about it if you want to. If you feel like, hey, just being around my family drains me, connecting with my family drains me, Spirit is like, it's totally good. Especially about long-term energies that were in your life. It is okay to set up boundaries, especially if there are family members that have affected you negatively and emotionally, okay? So I kind of want to say that. This may be a topic coming up in the future, okay? If you don't want to connect to your family, it is perfectly healthy to set boundaries with them. I have I have personally cut off an entire segment of my family, and I'm actually much more fulfilled having done that. As much as I loved them when they were around. All right, so that is your reading, Chicky Lexi. Nothing much other than keep going. Positive changes are coming because of your efforts. Positive changes are coming in your career, in your home life, and in your financial life, okay? And there's something a little bit about setting boundaries with your family members or close people. That if they are disrupting your peace, it is totally fine to just disconnect from them, okay? So with that said, guys, that is the end of the donation portion of this stream. We're going to wrap up with our winners of the raffle. And then our moderators. Moderators, how would you like to do the mod list exactly? Going to a family BBQ this weekend, and I'm kind of feeling drained already. I wonder if your spirit guides are saying it's okay not to go. What did they say that? I will see you, lovely people, next week. See you next week, Chicky Lexi. Have fun at the BBQ. I hope you all have a great 4th of July, to be honest with you, if you're celebrating. Fireworks Day. Alrighty. Vivi, so it's Vivi, Camille, Joanna, and Devin. Wonderful. Makaya, are you here for your full reading? And if not, I will save you for next stream because I know you show up. You may not be here for your reading. If you are, feel free to post your question now. Yeah, seeing some fireworks and getting cute might meet an Arab stud. I hope you do. Makaya, we're going to give you a few minutes to come back. But if you don't show up, it's totally fine. I'm going to make sure to make a mental note that Makaya has a free full reading. Makaya, full reading. Reminder me. Okay. All right, so we're going to get to Virgo now. When it's my turn, a general for July, what to expect. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Virgo, and all those guiding you, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding. Virgo, can we connect to the future of July, Spirit? What can Virgo expect in July in 3 cards? Strength, Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. We're going to get one more card here. Express your individuality. Is this who I think it is with this person? No, is it who I think it is now? Okay, you're going to have like a breakthrough in your son's emotional expression in July. Your son's expressing himself a little bit differently, okay? There's an emotional maturity happening for him. So with the Strength, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups here, and they're showing me the High Priestess here, your son is kind of like evolving in July, and you're going to see this happening, and you're going to observe it and being like, oh my goodness, my baby is growing up. So I believe this is what's going to be happening for you, Virgo. Something about your son in your eyes is giving you clarity about the way he's maturing. I really like this. That is your reading. It's a very precious reading. I will pull one oracle card for you for this. Before we get to Makaya, Spirit, one card for Makaya, please. One card for Makaya. Or not for Makaya. One card for Virgo. Look at that. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Your son is definitely like maturing in July. So we have here, you finish one part of your life. Now a new, even better part is beginning. Beautiful. So that is your reading, Virgo. In July, significant energies coming through is the relationship you have with your child. And the way he's developing in July is astounding you. It's making you shocked, and it's making you see, yes, there is a new phase coming about in you parenting him, in parenthood in general. The next phase of parenthood. Yeah, for sure. I already see it. I've been teaching him a lot of lessons about his emotions. Beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love to hear that, Virgo. I hope that you and your son have a fabulous July. Thank you so much, and congratulations on winning the 3-card reading. Because, ooh, he don't give a fuck. He's 6, but he's so smart. Oh, no. Children are amazing. Children are amazing. They will really say anything. He's a Scorpio sun, Sagittarius rising, and Sagittarius moon, and Sagittarius Mercury. Wow. You're very welcome. Makaya, we're gonna disconnect from all the previous energies. Makaya, we're gonna get to your full reading now. What would you like to ask? They will humble you real quick. Yep. Feel free to repost your question, Makaya. My question is, according to my good spirit team, is there any spiritual attacks on my energy right now? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Makaya, and all those guiding you, as well as your spiritual team. Spiritual team of Makaya, are there any spiritual attacks happening to him on his energy. Any spiritual attacks on his energy right now? 5 cards for yes or no. And then we get additional 5 cards for information. We have here the High Priestess, the Lovers, followed by the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So the answer is someone is currently thinking about you, someone who used to be in a relationship with you that you don't talk to anymore. Micaiah, if you had a past ex and you don't happen to talk to her anymore, with the Queen of Swords, this person is wounded by the connection, okay? Someone who loved you is wounded by you, by the connection, is feeling wounded about the relationship. Oh, that's the reason I've So with the High Priestess and the Lovers here. So is that the case? Do you have an ex that might be thinking about you in a negative way? Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Swords here. Her negative, her wounded. I don't want to say it's negative, to be honest with you. This just feels like someone who's hurt. Her being hurt about you is causing negative things to come about, potentially you being drained, okay? We're going to get 5 oracle cards for further information. Whoa! So, oh, yes, for sure. With thinking, we have her thinking running out here, like bursting out of the cards. Someone misses you deeply. They're not currently in contact with you, or you're just really on and off, but someone really misses and craves you. Okay, this definitely is a past person in your life, and they're crying about you. I'm afraid of the past loved karmic. Oh, can we get 5 more cards? Spirit, return. Oh my goodness. They want a second chance with you. Loyalty, followed by spying, information and ways. And then we have here chasing. This person watches you somehow. I don't know if you have a Facebook, Micaiah, an Instagram, a Twitter, a Snapchat, whatever the kids are using these days. But she tries to get information on you. She just wants your energy so much. She might be drawing on you spiritually, energetically, okay? So with the return and loyalty, she would love to come back into your life. With the information spying, chasing, toxicity, it looks like she is trying to get information about you in a toxic manner. I don't know if she's making alt account or something like that to connect to you, find information about you, ask people about you. It was so hard to get from loving this person. Oh no. Can we get 5 more tarot cards for this here? Can we get more information about this? 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords here. Okay. I will say this. Even though she wants to be back in your life, she knows that's not possible. There's this vibe of like she knows it's not possible. Okay, no matter how beautiful she can be. So with the 2 Pentacles and the Queen of Wands here, we have here the reconciliation card. Really, there is a strong desire with the return oracle coming out here to be back in your energy. With the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords here, she so desperately wants to balance things out with you, really wants to come back and be able to interact with you, grow something, develop something with you again, but knows with the 10 of Swords that there's been too much hurt between the 2 of you, apparently. I don't know what type of pain it could have been, but whatever pain it was, she feels like it was too heavy to have a reconciliation to happen, okay? So 5 more oracle cards for you, Micaiah. We have here obsessing and clinging. Whoa. Followed by one day, somewhere, another time, with trying again. Oh my goodness. Foundation. Can we get 1 more card? And mixed signals. It's the same reading. She's kind of really holding on to the hope that one day you guys could have something again. But she knows that the 2 of you kind of can't. Okay? This person won't only live this in the spiritual world, not in the 3D. It was so hard to get rid of her, and she took too much time. Oh, my goodness. So with clinging one day, followed by beginning, foundation, and mixed signals, she's just holding on to like kind of the memory of you in a way. So Is there someone draining your energy? The answer is yes. And it's really just the thoughts this person is having of you, wanting you in their life, okay? And as with all people that drain us because they think about us, we just have coffee. We just have coffee and let the caffeine give us the energy we're missing, right? So, with that said, that is your reading, Micaiah. Someone misses you and really wants you to be back in their life. It does feel like a past lover of yours. She understands that the disconnect there's a the disconnect is going to be hard to get over to be able to connect to you. Okay, unfortunately, it might be too late. I think it's too late. So, with that said, that is your reading, Micaiah. You say coffee? Yes, I drink coffee whenever I feel energetically drained. Of course, people are going to pull on my energy. It's whatever. Um, but I learned to live with it. I think that's why I'm suited to be able to be a telephone. Um, because I got ADHD and I have no time to focus on being drained. All right, so with that said, we're going to get to our moderators now. Vivi, we're going to do your 3-card cat reading on your mod thing that we're going to start now, actually. All right, so with that said, good luck to you, Micaiah. It works. It works for me. You might have to find other ways to regain your energy because people will always pull on you. Unfortunately, you just can't stop others from wanting to connect with you spiritually, wanting to think of, like, you can think about people you miss. Understand that whenever we think about anything, we are drawing energy from that source, okay? When we think about another person, we are pulling on their energy. When they think about us, they're pulling on our energy. The world is filled with give and take, okay? Both spiritually, emotionally, physically. All you can do is find the best way for you to recover that in a way that suits you. For me, it's coffee and it's a good meal. I will find a solution to avoid this problem. Good luck to you, Micaiah. I understand why I'm feeling drained now. Oh. I drink Chinese food iced tea. Does that help you recover energy? For you, it's coffee. Yes, for me, it's coffee. I'll be right back, baby. Moderators, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break and then I will be back to answer all of the questions, okay? Be right back. Be right back. I'm back. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, Elaine. If you're willing to wait till we're done with the mod questions, I'd be more than happy to honor your donation if you would like to donate. The night I mentioned manifesting Popeyes brought back their Cajun rice, and they did. But it was stated it was a glitch in the app, and now it's gone. Hoping that means it's coming soon. Just post it. Somehow that brings me joy to know that it's going to be something that brings you joy, Devin. All right, so Vivi, we're going to get started on you. Would you like your cat to go first, or would you like your mod questions to go first? What would Dango like me to know at the present moment? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your cat, Dango, their higher self and their spiritual team. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Vivi. Spirit, what would Dango like Vivi to know? He wants to go on an adventure with you and the other cat. Look at it, we got the chariot, but the funny thing about this, we got one black cat, one white cat, or one lighter cat. There's this vibe that Dango is like, you should come with me on adventures to go see things we haven't seen before. We have your Justice in the Moon here. So your cat kind of wants you. We got two cats here. Oh, your cat wants to go on an adventure with you and the other cat to go exploring. Let's go sniff things. We're gonna go sniff stuff and see what new smells are upon the earth. We're gonna defend our territory. As long as you, me, and the other cat are together, we will conquer the world. Your cat wants to be outside with you and the other cat. And they want you as backup for the fights. Oh my goodness. So that's it. Chariot, Justice, and the Moon here. They wanna go do something together outside. The cat is saying, I wanna go outside. How could I do that with them outside? No. Maybe like a leash. Maybe you want to. Oh my god! Maybe you want to get a cat leash for both of your cats, and much like this chariot card here, you want to take them both outside as you are guiding them through a park or something like that with your partner or something. But that's where they go. Dango wants help with the fights with Mungo. Oh my god, are they fighting? No, basically what I'm getting is that I want to go outside with you and the other cat. So remember, this is his wishes. I don't think there's a cat in this world who doesn't want to be outside. Every cat is for the streets. But in this case, your cat Dango is asking you to take him outside with you and the other cat. To go look at stuff. So we're going to clear the energies of that. That is your reading. So I don't know how you can make that happen because honestly, cats are not safe outside, and they are one of the greatest killers on planet Earth. They destroy most of the songbird population. They're so good at killing. So maybe a leash, like a harness for you, for Dango and your other cat would be good. But I have no idea how that could happen. But I got pneumonia at the moment, and it's winter in Brazil. That's a no-no right now, but I'll think about it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good luck to your BB. I don't know what you can do. Maybe get something new for them to explore together. Just adventures is what's coming through. So, Vivi, would you like to ask your mod question? What would you like to ask? And thank you, Elaine Tat. I got your donation for the 2 mini questions. Thank you so much. All right. Do my guardian angels and spiritual team advise me to do what I have planned for this Friday? Doctor work plus class. Doctor gave me a sick note for 7 days, but I really didn't want to miss this Friday. So we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, all those guiding you, Vivi. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Vivi in 3 cards, guardian angels, and spiritual team. Do you advise Vivi to do what they plan to do for this Friday? Doctor, work, and then class. 3 cards for yes or no. 6 of Cups, Chariot, one more, and the Queen. The answer is yes, we do. We do advise you to go and do it. Take your time, of course, but we know that you want to go out. So with the 6 of Cups, the Chariot, and the Queen of Swords here, they're giving you the full go-ahead to go back with the 6 of Court, the 6 of Court. Oh my God. Interesting. So with the 6 of Cups, they're saying, yes, feel free to go back to these. Feel free to go back. It's okay. Go ahead. Take your time, though, and take it easy. You're very welcome, Vivi. Thank you to your spirit guides and your spiritual team for connecting with me, as well as your guardian angels. We're going to get to Camille now. Camille, whatever comes out, please. Absolutely. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to disconnect from all the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, Camille, and all those guiding you, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Camille. Whatever comes out for him in 3 cards. Moderators, thank you for your patience. Page of Pentacles, Death, and the 5 of Cups. Is it what I think it is? All right, something is going to be changing. It looks like something is coming away. They're saying like, hey, it's just a minor disappointment, and you don't have to harp on it for so much. But it's like something is gonna work mostly, even though a big part of it ends up, not being usable, is what they're saying. So Paige, this is like a message of you probably see it too. Like something's a little janky or something like that. I don't know. Like it's like buying a new appliance and then it's broken, but it works kind of halfly. So they're kind of saying there is something in your life that it's shifting in a way where it's kind of difficult to work with, even though you still can. Okay. I want to say I'm going to pick one more. I'm going to pick one more card for you because this feels like there's more to the story. One more card, Spirit. What? 9 of Cups here. Okay. They're just saying like, hey, this is just an energy you're going to have to work with. So Camille, the message to you is Page of Pentacles, Death, and the 5 of Cups. A situation is not going to pan out as great as you wanted to, but the Page of Pentacles really seems to me like something small. Like, hey, this is mostly not going to work, but it's still usable. You can do something with it. Just look at it as a disappointment or something like that, okay? So that is your reading. I don't know if you bought something and it kind of doesn't work, or if you went out to do something and it ended up disappointing, but you at least got something out of it. They're just saying you're at least going to get something out of something that is mostly disappointing, and try to watch out for that. Hi, D7 Sun. I don't know what it is either, but I kept thinking of appliances, so maybe it's got something to do with an item. Or physical object. I feel like it's something physical. All right, so we're going to get to Joanna. Joanna, are you here? And are you ready for your reading? You're welcome. They're saying, Camille, we're just giving you the heads up so it doesn't disappoint you too much when it happens. Clear the energy. Erica, can I ask a yes or no card for this? Absolutely. Feel free to. Does Maru think about reaching out, and what's stopping her? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Joanna with her highest interest in mind. Can we connect to Maru's higher self and spiritual team? Can we connect to Joanna's higher self and spiritual team? In 3 cards, does Maru think about reaching out to Joanna? If so, what stops her? Gotcha, Camille. The Tower, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands here. So with the Tower and the 2 of Wands, does she think of reaching out to you at this present moment? With the Tower, the answer is no. But when she decides to do so, she will immediately do it. So at the moment, she's not thinking about it. It looks like she's not really, kind of like it's not she's not like purposely ignoring you or something. It's just the minute she decides she wants to talk to you, she will. Kind of feels like she's more simple. So with the Tower, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Wands here, nothing is stopping her with the Tower. And as soon as she feels like it, she will go ahead and talk to you, okay? It's kind of like as soon as I feel like it, Joanna. Oh my goodness. So that is your reading, Joanna. Nothing's stopping her. It's just her needing to go and do it. We're going to clear the energies. Camille, for your quick yes or no, for this, is this G thing? Is this a G thing? Red and black thing. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Camille, does this have to do with this red and black thing, Spirit? Can we connect to the energies of this? One card for yes or no. Is this about the red and black thing? Is it a yes? Huh. It's about something else. We have here the artist, okay? It's about something else. It could be a plan of yours. It could be something you're currently actively working on or working towards, but the answer is no. Okay, great. Awesome. Hi, dear. Interesting live. Hello, Desio. Thank you. Interesting name. All right, so we're going to get to, last but not least, the fabulous and beautiful Devin. Major. Thank you. Yes. Nothing major. It doesn't seem, Page of Pentacles is never a major thing, no. It feels like something quite minor. I'm going to drive home. Bye-bye. Thank you and peace. Peace, Camille. Thank you for your support and coming through and moderating and sharing your fabulous energy with us. All right, so last but not least, for the moderators, we're going to get to Devin and then wrap up the stream with Elaine Tapped, double donations. So if Spirit is okay with it, I would like to ask if they can tell me if my abusive bro is a narc whom I should cut off. Spirit, we're going to connect to Devin's higher self and spiritual team, as well as all those guiding her. We're going to connect to her brother, his higher self, and all those guiding him. Spirit, is Devin's brother a narcissist whom she should be cutting off? Okay. Okay. Two more. The answer is yes. The answer is he is. And he is being guided to change. Unfortunately, he is a narcissist. Page of Wands, the World, and the Hierophant here. In fact, to be honest with you, it looks like his spiritual team is trying to get him to change, okay? Get him to communicate differently, having more time to evaluate his thoughts. If you would like to cut him off, we have the World here. They are certainly going to help you navigate through that path. With the World is completion. And this feels like not in a Ten of Swords way, like, oh, we're going to have a fight and then ended. This feels more like I'm just done having this connection. I would like to step away from it. So if this is what you want, your spirit guides personally, then they will help you be able to structure a path to that. But the answer is, it is what you think, and it's totally fine for you to disconnect from this person, okay? He's been the same way since we were kids, and I'm just like, ew, I can tell you're going to attract a lot of bad karma to you that I don't want to be a part of. I understand. It is heartbreaking. I feel like your brother had a chance to do some self-evaluation, but the older you get, the more difficult it is to see yourself in a perspective where you it's okay to say, hey, I need to change certain things. There's this vibe of like, I think your brother's like, if I admit that there's something wrong with me, then I'm admitting that I'm weak. So this is why I'm the way I am. Something like that. Oh my goodness. Maria, what is everything okay, Maria? Hello, Tortoise Love. It's good to see you. All right, so Elaine Tat, are you ready for your donated readings? Are you ready for your donated readings? Feel free to post your first mini question now. We're going to get started on your donations. Amazing. Man, Maria, I can't wait for you to be free and finally be able to find someone who cares about you. I'm so excited for that path for you. You deserve happiness. You deserve to feel safe with someone. And you do not deserve to feel ignored, betrayed, troubled, in a toxic situation, arguing with the other person for their love. You deserve happiness. And I can't wait for you to find someone who cares about you, for the way that you are, okay? You really deserve happiness, Maria. Whatever comes out for the first one, we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Elaine Tat, and all those guiding you, as well as the energies surrounding you, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Elaine Tat. In 5 cards, whatever comes out for Elaine Tat, general, please, just whatever comes up. The Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, one more spirit, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so can we get oracles about this spirit? Hold on. Yeah, Maria, why are we even entertaining this man? You know what he's doing right now? He's trying to make you feel bad. And you know, one thing you definitely shouldn't be doing is having yourself feel bad for this man's words and behaviors. It speaks so much to his character that he wants to tear you down emotionally. Emotionally. When you guys were just in a very long-term relationship, this person is being both rude and insensitive, okay? And you deserve so much happiness. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to him. When he's coming at you with this energy, ask yourself, would a kind person do this? No. This person's not worth your time. All right, so for you, there is something that you are, something is holding. Okay, so Elaine Tat, this message is very interesting, okay? Your mind cannot stop thinking about something. In fact, it could be affecting the way that you interact with the world around you. There's an obsession that you have that you're holding on to. We have here the Devil. I don't know what it could be, but this is what your spirit guides are wanting to say. Something that you are having a difficult time stepping away from is distracting you from other situations, okay? So we have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot here, followed by the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So with that said, you are bringing in an energy that is going to be able to get you out of this mood, to get you out of this mindset. I do believe you have a new job opportunity. I think you've been shopping around for new jobs and contracts, right? I do see there is new job financial opportunities coming in for you. They're wanting to say there's new financial opportunities coming in that will help you break out of this mood that could be causing you to feel like maybe this frustration. If you're saying here boredom, with the Queen of Swords and Knight of Wands here, I do see this happening sooner and you feeling re-impassioned, reinvigorated, having the spark back again for life, okay? So this is a message to you. This is really positive. We're going to get 5 oracle cards and then we're going to get to your next reading. We have your Divine Masculine and sorrow and grief, okay? And I think there's like challenges around work that you're having that is causing you, just periods of frustration when it comes to options, what's out there. Okay, yes, I felt like spending on Pokemon cards booster packs. There's nothing wrong with that. Listen, I'm surrounded by Pokemon. Nothing wrong with that. We have here self-reflection. We have here fantasy, daydream, and distracted here, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that, Elaine. So Spirit is just saying, hey, we've noticed that the spark in you when it comes to your career, it's kind of dying out a little bit. That will be addressed with new financial opportunities to come. That will be really fun for you. I think they want to say it's fun. You will have fun opportunities coming your way that will reignite your creativity, make you feel more passionate about your work, and less distracted, you know? So I think this is what's coming in for you. Is what they want to say for you, okay? Which is beautiful. That's a great message for you. Would you like to ask your second reading? Ask your second question. You're very welcome, Elaine. Feel free to, Devin. A general reading. So, Spirit, can we just have a general reading for Elaine Tan? Anything you want to say in general? We have here the Empress coming out here, followed by the Five of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, with the Moon, and the Knight of Cups. You could have, there's some disappointment. They want to talk about, and I kind of, this is not about love, by the way. This feels more about like a feminine energy, okay, that has disappointed you in the past. This is not about love. This is not about romantic interests or people who are romantically into you. This feels more like a family member or a mentor figure of yours or an old boss. This is like an older feminine energy who has disappointed you in the past, okay? Who has made you feel like less than or something like that. They want to talk about this. If you have ever experienced like an older feminine figure making you feel, what's the word for it? Like in a low place. We have the cards of Knight of Pentacles and the Moon here, followed by the Knight of Cups. It looks like this energy is coming, wanting to come towards you to speak to you in a kinder manner. So at some point in the future, okay? I have no idea who this could be for you, but someone is wanting to come towards you and speak to you in a kindly manner. Can we get 5 cards for this? Saying something very kind to you. We have your negative mind, followed by 1 day. With the peace, balance, and harmony, I think someone wants to say, I'm sorry, or something like that, for saying something in an unbalanced way to you. Okay, so with the net, you may not have remembered this. So with the negative mind and someday, followed by peace, harmony, balance, cloudy judgment. With the memories, someone is thinking of you. Someone wants to say, I'm sorry for saying something when I was in an unbalanced perspective about something. It's like there's an older feminine figure that wants to say, hey, I wasn't thinking in the right headspace. This is what I really feel. I care about you, you know, and it's like they're going to bring harmony back into a situation that could have disappointed you when they had said something, okay, that bothered you. So that is your reading, Elaine Tat. Someone is thinking about coming towards you from your past as an older female type of mentor, mothery figure who wants to say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that the way that I did, okay? It is not yes, it's not at all a romantic figure in your life at all. It's like more of a mothering figure, okay? So that is your reading, Elaine Tat. All the best to you in your journeys. I do feel these energies are really positive. I think you're drawing in like the energy of wanting to feel okay and feeling at peace in your space. And I think that's what's being manifested for you right now. Just like peaceful things. And I really like that for you. Good luck to you, Elaine Tat. Thank you so much for your support. We're going to get to our remainder moderators, Tortoise Love and Devin, and then I will be off the stream and getting on with my weekend, I guess. I gotta pack up and stuff. I gotta pack up right after the stream, actually, but knowing my butt, I'm gonna go out and get pizza. That's gonna be the first thing I do is get pizza. All right, so. What in the world? I'm so bored today. Oh no, Elaine, I'm sorry. Is this what this is? Oh my god, I think probably work is going to be handling that immediately. I kept searching for cards. Is this the Pokemon cards, Elaine? Did you get good pulls? All right. Do you have a favorite Pokemon, Elaine? I think my favorite Pokemon, Ditto or Trico. I think those are the two ones I love the most. And Totodile. Totodile. What messages Aya have for me related to the current situation I'm being in? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Taurus love, your spiritual team, all those who are guiding you, as well as Aya here, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, the spirit that represents her. Please and thank you, Spirit. What messages does Aya have for Tortoise love in relation to the current situation that Tortoise love is in? I had a dream with Aya, my childhood friend, who is not here in the physical anymore. I do miss her. She felt so real in the dream. Page of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Strength here. This is more like a cheering you on type of message. We're gonna get one oracle card for this. This is like a very lighthearted, very sweet message of, I know what's happening is unexpected. But please be strong. Please be strong. We have here the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Strength here. And she also wants to recommend you look towards something different in your career path. Let's say if you've been applying to places that you are familiar with, to experiment with something different, a new type of place. So we also have your new career. She could be indicating that you will be hired for some type of job in the future when you're ready to draw in that energy. So you do have a new career on the horizon for you. It's kind of a side message she wants to give you. I love this card because there's this angel surrounded by these rainbows and light and the swirling tsunamis around them. With the Page of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Strength here. Oh my goodness. I will say this. She's just saying, hey, I know things are shocking and surprising how things are unfolding, but you will get through this. Stay strong, okay? This is the light message she wants to give you. You're so welcome, Elaine. Honestly, I love every Pokemon, to be honest. And then there's a second message of Taurus love. You will unexpectedly be given an offer that you're at first not going to be sure if you want to do, but she might be wanting to push to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. So maybe you're going to be offered a potential for a job that you're not sure if you really want to do. So this is something to be mindful of. This is just a light message to you, but ultimately she just wants to say, stay strong, okay? That's what she would like to say to you. Hello, MM. I don't know why I've been missing all these lives lately. I'm sorry. Normally it's 2 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 6 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday. If you want to know, but I will be back on Monday at 2 p.m. EST. Okay. So we're gonna clear the energy. Okay, Aya, it is easy to say for you from there. Exactly right. We're going to clear the energies. Thank you so much, Tortoise Love, for coming through. Will my spirit guides, including those reptilian, prefer me to leave the situation on my mind in their hands instead of focusing on every now and instead of focusing on it every now and then? And will this route work in my favor? We're going to disconnect from all the previous energies. Yes and no for Devin, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Devin, as well as the reptilian spirit family. Hold on. My lips for some reason immediately got really itchy. I don't know why. That's a very interesting experience I just had. As for Monroe, yeah, he's trash. He's homophobic, transphobic, and beats on women. Like, ugh. Spirit, yes or no for Devin, including connecting to Devin's spirit family with the reptilians. Would you prefer if Devin left the situation on her mind in their hands? 3 cards for yes or no. Is it what I think it is? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. They would prefer it. We have here the 8 of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. They think that they could, and then we have the Lovers to confirm that they believe that they could handle this situation in a more, what's the word for it? Whatever's on your mind, they believe that they can process this and help you in this situation from a high level of control or something like that. They're talking about control and power with the Emperor here. We would be able to help you, but we can also work together on this too. So there's an element of working together, them from above and you from below. So it's possible that they're offering, like they could do it, but also you may also be helping the situation too. All right, so that is your answer. What can we do to get together to make whatever's on your mind work? All right, so that's your reading. All right, so with that said, if there are no more donators, if that is all for today, thank you all so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live with General Goods of Tarot. I really appreciate you all very much. Devin, Vivi, Joanna, Tortoise Love, Camille, and We Vibes wherever you are. Thank you all so much for joining me, for moderating, for sharing your personalities and your energies in chat. The chat loves you guys, obviously. You bring so much joy to everybody. But I can't wait for you guys to go off on your own adventures and live your best lives. But with that said, to all those who have tuned in and shared their beautiful energies with me, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. To the donators, the people who asked for questions, the lurkers, because there are people who just like to watch. Hello to you all. I really appreciate that. Thank you all so much for your time. Happy 4th of July if you are celebrating. And to all those who are not, I hope you have a fabulous evening, morning, afternoon, and night wherever you are. And I will see you guys on Monday at 2 p.m. EST. See you guys. Have a good one. See you on Monday. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.